My name is Natasha, and I currently live at Grand Manor, a Rocky Mountain community. So I work 40 hours a week, and I feel kind of stuck because I feel like my dreams are kind of out of reach. I managed to make all of my bills, but then there's very little left for the other necessities that I have. So I spend the remainder of the year spending on credit cards to try and make sure that, there's food in the house and that I'm able to buy clothing for my son when he needs it, and that I'm able to provide Christmas. And then I have to hope that at the end of the year when tax season comes, I'm able to get enough back that I'm able to pay off those debts and to kind of start over the next year. And I feel like it's difficult because if you progress professionally, it feels like you take steps back because there's not opportunities for people like myself who do work 40-hour weeks and do their best to try and get by, but it's just not enough.
People think this is a very affluent community, and it is in lots of ways. What they don't realize is we have children that are hungry in this valley. We send home 2,000 bags of food to carry children through the weekend here. We've already looked at or registered 200 homeless children in the School District 51. We need to realize that we have hungry people here. And yes, it's good to help other places, but we need to start at home because children being hungry affects the rest of their lives. And if we're ever going to end this homelessness and need for supportive housing, we have to start with the children. You simply cannot end homelessness without houses.
Homeward Bound of the Grand Valley is the local community homeless shelter, and we provide safe shelter for families, veterans, single men, and women. We are the only one to do so between Salt Lake City and Denver. Last year, Homeward Bound provided over 1,300 different individuals a safe place to stay. It only takes a matter of a few different events to cause somebody to be homeless. So whether they have an illness, then they lose their job, and then they wind up on our doorstep. The average length of stay for a family is only 32 days. That's them going from completely homeless to us wrapping them in services. What do you need? Why are you here? How can we help? And getting them housed again.
So having a place to call home gives you some roots to begin rebuilding your life. And that may be rebuilding with aid of some sort, Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or whatever.
People who come to our 7 acres of beautiful have no idea that we exist in Grand Junction. They'll come to the main office and say, I never knew that you existed off this corner in Grand Junction. And that's true. We look like an apartment complex. You would never know that we're part of a large nonprofit in Grand Junction. So the vast majority of our residents receive their traumatic injury and then stay in the hospital for a period of time. They go through a rehabilitation program. If they didn't live here, some of them would have no other place to go. We've had residents come to us from skilled nursing facilities. We've had residents come from locked mental health hospitals. We've had residents come to us from homelessness. And the truth is, if we can't serve them for whatever reason, they will go to a skilled nursing facility, or some of them will go to homelessness.
I am Dawn, and I am operator-owner of Green Junction Farmstead. It's a family-operated farm here in Grand Junction. We moved here originally from Albuquerque, New Mexico. We have 6 kids and 1 grandson. Get off of housing was our biggest goal, and to be able to be self-sustaining. And I discovered CMU, where I started the Sustainable Agriculture Program. Our CSA primarily only pays for the materials and things that we need through the season to grow. We just gathered forces, we got jobs, and we saved up enough money to where we could get ourselves off of the housing program and voucher. Our struggle here is still being able to meet our needs as far as financial stability. The farm is growing and it's doing really well, but we have yet to make a profit on it. We still have to rely on our food stamps and our Medicaid. We cannot afford to feed the family. Even though I grow an abundant amount of vegetables, we still have milk and cheese and things that we just don't have here on our farm yet. The waiting list here for help with housing is really, really long. And unfortunately, I don't think have enough places to give these people to look. And also a lot of the realtor companies won't accept a housing voucher. And so that also puts us in a smaller, choices to be able to find housing here.
We moved here 4 years ago from Cedar Ridge area. We moved into Willow Grove, and we realized that we did not want to live in a condo. We have a handicapped child that has spina bifida, and she is in a wheelchair, so she was in danger to herself with the stairs. And so we couldn't protect her, and it wasn't handicap accessible. So we couldn't keep the apartment that we needed. We needed a one-level house, so she had mobility. And so we got into the Habitat program that we found in the newspaper. My mother-in-law found it. So we decided to call and fill out an application, and we didn't get approved at first because we had to fix our credit. And then once we got our credit going, we were able to be approved, and we started the process from there. Well, we're all very thankful that this program is here.
Just take a break. Take a moment. It's okay. It's okay.
We're just very thankful. It means safety. It means that we never have to worry about leaving and having to move again. Never have to worry about our children being in a bad situation. Our daughter can mobilize around our house safely and reach everything and do everything.